Good morning. Look at this. Isn't it amazing? Hi. This is my very first video on this channel, and I just felt like this is the perfect time, the perfect place to get this started. I know it's something that I'm meant to do, so I'm doing it, and I am doing it terrified, and I'm going to be doing it tired, and I'm going to be doing it in my growth state, because I hope that that's where I always am. Anyway, some of the videos will be me talking to camera, but for this one, I just wanted to share this with you because, I mean, you know why. Look at it. But I didn't have this view actually when I first got to this hotel, and I just happened to be gifted this room upgrade, and I walked in and saw this view. It wasn't at sunrise even, it was just during the day, but even during the day, it was just incredible. So I'm sharing it, and that's what I want this channel to be about. I want it to be about me sharing beautiful things that I'm seeing and learning and bringing you along for the ride, and I hope that you do the same. Just share what you're learning, what you're seeing, however, in whatever medium that looks like for you, and do it imperfectly. I'm not going to be editing these videos very much at all. I might like put some words on top or a visual or something if it helps illustrate what I'm trying to teach, but yeah, just do it imperfectly. We need more of that. AI's got the perfection covered, so we can just be human. It's awesome. Anyway, my post for today is about God will let you eat the peanut butter and jelly sandwich in life that you have made on your own, and you might be really proud of it, right? I know my 6-year-old, once she was able to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich successfully, she was so thrilled, and I was so thrilled for her, and I didn't want anything else for her than what she wanted for herself. I knew that she was having so much fun and delight in consuming her creation, right? And sorry, I'm changing into my workout clothes. This is going to be a really real show. But God has the most delicious fine dining meal or assortment of meals you could ever imagine, or even beyond your imagination, just because of what he knows, right? Think of the most delicious meal you've eaten. Did you know that the combination of ingredients was possible before you had that? I know I didn't. Last night's dinner here was actually an example of that, and I sound so fancy, you guys, but I'm really not. Like, the meal I had last night was thanks to a very kind front desk hotel person who just happened to know my Uber driver, and so my Uber driver was like, "Oh, there's this guy. You know, walk in and tell him you know me, and he'll give you the good room," or something like that. And so I did. Like, I was like, sure, what's the worst that could happen, right? And he gave me this like $35 meal voucher for any restaurant in the hotel, and so I used that last night. So I didn't even have to pay much for it. I paid like, I don't know, $6, plus I did a really nice tip because I didn't want to tip, you know. Anyway, but gosh, it was the most delicious meal. And I had been fasting actually during the day up to that point, so that actually really helped. But maybe that's an analogy for another day. But the meal was just delicious, and I knew a few of the ingredients. I was familiar with a few of the things featured on the menu, but most of them, like, I had to Google. I wasn't even sure. Actually, I Googled them after the fact because I saw burrata, the cheese on the list of things that were on it, and I was like, yep, that's for me. And but I Googled the rest of the ingredients afterward, and I was like, oh, that meant a really delicious tomato or whatever. So God has that available for us. But if we are so stuck on PB&J, he's going to let us, because he, number one, will not take our agency. He won't. And number two, he wants us to get what we want. As long as it's not going to hurt us, he wants us to have what we want. And so it's up to us to want what he has available. And he always has more available. Every time. No matter how good the meal is we're currently eating, he has an even better one available if we'll simply trust and accept what he has for us. So this channel is an exercise in that for me. I have built a business that I really love. It has helped to support our family. I won't say that it is solely supported our family, because that would be lying to you. But it has been a healthy supplement, and it has opened us up for miracles at just the right times that our family needed them. And I'm really proud of what I was able to accomplish. That's my peanut butter and jelly. But goodness, the feelings I felt and the things I've experienced here are evidence to me that God is ready. When we're ready, he will meet us where we're reaching, and he is there to give us exactly what we're willing to accept. It's not like he was withholding anything. He's waiting for us to want what he has. Anyway, I'm at the early part of my journey practicing this, exercising this, and it's not going to be perfect. It doesn't need to be. AI's got that covered, and even more importantly, Jesus has that covered. He's got the perfection parts all set. I'm just showing up with my little loaf of bread, and he's going to turn it into the miracles that he wants to. But this is part of me accepting what my Father has for me. And I'm so grateful and excited that you found this video, that you're part of this journey at whatever point you're coming into it with. But just know that God is real, miracles are real, and they're available. If we can turn our hearts to God, hear his voice, and accept what he has. He's a loving, loving Father who sent his Son.